Hey, it's me, Javi, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's Play Enderal Forgotten Stories, and boy, am I excited! Ooh! I just finally have an avenue to be able to explore this dang old mod that I've been wanting to explore for quite a while. I know I keep saying that, but it's a thing, okay? Anyways, let's sleep for 1 hour, considering we're missing out on a little bit of health here. And let's take a look at our journal, shall we? So we've got a bunch of stuff here. We've got Strange Horizons. In spite of all incidents, I managed to arrive on Enderal. There is much to learn about this land, from its culture and the mores of its inhabitants to its fauna and flora and up to its myths and legends. I am sure this knowledge will greatly benefit me on my travels. Gather knowledge about Enderal 4 out of 40. Hint dialogues labeled with knowledge. Right, so we just need to look for knowledge labels in dialogue in order, and we basically need to do it 36 more times. Which I'm happy about, because actually I do like learning more about this seemingly very well-crafted world. Arcane Fever. Okay, so this is the one with Jespar. Yeah. Find a way to restrain the Arcane Fever. But I'm pretty sure that's kind of one of those main quests in RPGs where it's like, you're not going to be able to do that right now, but you're going to be able to do it once you do some other stuff. So this, I think, is the one that we're mainly on. And then the Butcher of Ark. Read all volumes. Oh, this is what I found, a volume of the so-called Butcher of Ark on my travels. It seems to be the autobiography of the serial killer Jael Tannerson. I should keep my eyes open for the other volumes. Okay, read all the volumes. So let's keep an eye out for those. I don't remember that whatsoever, so we'll have to keep an eye out for those Butcher of Ark books. And then this is the main quest that we're on now. After I encountered the two apothecary last night, I saw some sort of vision. The moment this premonition was over, I heard the two apothecaries speaking about the exact same things I heard in the vision. The bandits attacked the dam and killed them. I owe my life to a mercenary called Jespar Dalveric. He informed me that this damned fever is caused by my sudden talent in magic and offered to help me by introducing me to his employers who can heal it. In turn, I have to help him in bringing light to a magister's rampage. Objectives: find the strong box with which Euro threw into the sea near his house. Talk with Euro's childhood friend, Alfred. Okay, now is Jespar coming with us? Because I could have swore that the other times that I did this, we leave on our own. Is he helping us now? Okay, we can get some backstory here, I suppose. You said your name is Jespar Metumiel Dalveric. Isn't Dal a title of nobility here in Enderal?
Huh. Well observed. Yes, I am indeed sublime by my path, but please, just ignore that, will you? I'm not a big fan of titles. Most of the time, they're just a means for boring people to feel superior towards others.
That's interesting. I don't think I knew that. Okay, I know we ran through a million lines of dialogue in the last episode, but we'll just do this last one here. You said your job is recovering lost things. Does that mean you're some kind of treasure hunter?
Treasure hunter? That has a nice ring to it. But, let's just say I help people to fulfill certain materialistic desires of theirs. Just like the Holy Warden who brings back the lost shoe to the maiden. Only the maiden pays me to do it. And I have a more flexible conscience, so to speak.
In other words, you're not exactly obsessed with laws.
Maybe. Maybe not. But let's save the socializing for later, okay? Usually I am always in for a good talk, but for now let's focus on the mission.
Okay, works for me. Alright, I'm assuming he's following us, so let's take a look at the map, shall we? Mini-map. At the world map, you can view the world from an aerial perspective. You are depicted as an arrow to orientate yourself. Quest targets are also depicted, as well as all locations you have discovered or heard about. So here is the Enderal map, folks. I know a lot of you are probably very excited to see this. So that's this is just an Ark map. I know what this is, but we don't know what that is just yet. So here we go. Now, as far as I remember, the map actually isn't as big as you might think, because I remember, like, moving a little bit and moving a vast distance. I don't think this is as big as Skyrim, is what I'm saying. I think this is quite smaller. So anyways, find the strong box which Euro threw into the sea near his house, and also talk with Euro's childhood friend, Alfred. Okay, let's head over to... I think, yeah, we want to talk to Alfred first. Can I set a destination? Because we'd like to go to a town. That's right, it doesn't let you, like, put destinations here. Well, I'll put a marker near... No, it's just not letting... Okay, well, where we're kind of looking, it's Yes, that one over there. Now, is Jespar following us? That's the question. I guess he's not. I thought he said he was... Didn't we have a choice? And he said he was going to... Okay, well, that's odd. Nevertheless, we're going to try to go over there. Now, I remember this part. Old Dam Lookout discovered, by the way. Which we can explore. I think we're going to just be... Since we had so much dialogue, though, I think we're just going to go for mainly... Uh-oh. What's going on here? Is it a bad guy? I don't know. Bandit? It looks like a bad guy. Okay, let's get a sneak shot then. So we have to be very, very careful, as I've said many, many times. What the heck just happened there? Okay, I'm being very, very careful with all levels of combat, because remember, all damage that we take, we're going to have to, you know, we're going to have to heal in a bed, basically. Let's take this, let's take that, let's take that, let's take that. Are any of these... Oh, they are upgrades. Light armor. Okay, old Vagrant boots we're going to equip. Vagrant dress we're going to equip. Iron gauntlets we're going to take, but we're not going to equip. Spell tome, life absorption, rank 1 there. Nothing to loot there. Looks like that bandit killed... Oh! Oh, this is... Wow, this is where we were. This is... Oh, we came from over there. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, this is where we were. So, unfortunately... meat of Dalsark we'll take. We'll take these things here. Yeah, here's Carbos. Badge of the Apothecary we'll take. Iron Sword we'll take. Rattled Clothes we'll leave. Unfortunately, I think they would want us to, you know, survive off of the things that they had, you know what I mean? So here's Finn, Ambrosia, Badge of the Apothecary, Brittle Longbow, Sharp Steel Arrow, Wild Berry. Okay, so yeah, this is where the bandits killed our friends here, which distresses me, and I don't want to see it anymore, so I'm going to move on. Now, do we need to go through the... I don't think we do. Okay, let's head back to where Jespar was. I think that might be where we want to head to. But actually, it's good that we went there, though, because I did want to see the old apothecaries, because I thought they did have some stuff that we wanted, including the Ambrosia, which, of course, will help us with our Arcane Fever. I thought Jespar comes with us, but I suppose not, which is fine. Let's go ahead and rest here for an hour to restore that little bit of health. And I think we want to go this way now. Yeah, we're trying to wrap around to, I think the Standing Stone, basically. Like I said, I'm going to probably move a little bit quicker through these beginning quests, or at least try to get to them quicker, considering that I've done this like 3 or 4 times now. I want to catch up to where I don't know what's going to happen sooner rather than later, you know? Okay, so, you know, normally I would, like, explore these areas and things. Oh, boy. I'm not even going to take that thing on. I don't think I want to. Yeah, I'm going to run past this. I know there's a lot of people, like, grunting that I'm not taking that on. Just trust me. The early game, before you can really get to towns, is tough, man. You just got to trust me. Like, I've died so many times. So I'm gonna try to go to that Standing Stone real quick. I don't remember what they are in this game. I don't remember what they do, but I'm gonna try to grab it if we can. Okay, let's also quick save here. Okay, I think I remember there were bandits here last time, so I'd like to go up here and Ancient Circle of the Lost Ones is what it's called. Yeah, skeletons. Okay, there's some skeletons. Can we interact with this at all? There's a coin purse there. Okay, they're already... Trying to look. Spell tome, learning book, leather shield. Yeah, I don't think they do anything, actually, is the point. Okay, now we're gonna make a beeline, because and the other thing is, there's some really interesting stuff. Like, I know we're missing a lot of combat here. Like, there's bandits, there's skeletons, there's wolves and things. But I want to show you guys the interest... Oh, I see a chest, though. I'm gonna try to grab that chest. I want to show you guys the interesting stuff once we get to the town. Since we had so much dialogue in the last episode, I want to show you guys some interesting things that I remember about this first town up ahead. Now, there's a chest right here. Potion of Magic Detachment. Drain 7 points of mana per second for 3 seconds from target. Okay. Cool beans. Now, notice the music's different as well. Okay, so we got skeletons on us, we got crabs on us, and we got bandits on us. Although they're fighting each other, which is much better for us personally. And there's arrows coming in. All right, we are trying to get to town as quickly as possible, which is this left objective here. The other one is the strong box in the river, but oh boy. Hello. Okay, hold on, friend. Let's use assassination and try to go for this guy. Wow, that's cool. Okay. Ooh, he's already low, though. Okay, we did get the critical strike there, by the way. Okay, let's put this in our right hand. See if any of these are upgrades. Yep, that is. Yep, that is. And yeah, we'll put that in our left hand. Why not? We'll equip that. And we'll take that. Okay. Let's try to do some parkour here. Come on. Yes. Yeah, I've done this for so many hours combined. Will it let me get up here, though? That's the question. Oh, we got arrows firing at us. Ooh, okay. All right. We call it Bethesda. What did I call it? Back in, like, Skyrim? I forget. Okay, let's save here. Not doing too great on health. Bethesda scaling? I think I called it something like that. Okay, you can see we do have a town in the distance here. Now, let's take a look at the map so you can see what I'm talking about. So, maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, maybe the map is quite big. I don't know. We'll notice. But we're making some headway there. Now, by the way, I think I've mentioned this, but also one thing that I want to do with this series is take a lot of the criticisms, constructive criticisms from my Skyrim playthrough and apply it as well. I'm much more of a confident content creator these days as I was back in those days, which is why, by the way, if you have watched the Skyrim series and you remember the live streamed episodes, people hated those episodes. There we go. There's the town that we wanted to see. People hated those live streamed episodes because I was extremely unfocused. I was still semi-new to live streaming and, you know, I was just talking to the chat too much and I was getting nothing done, basically. That's not the case these days. These days, I keep pretty focused. Like, I understand what people do and don't want to see. Okay, let's kill this deer real quick. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. No. See? Yep. So that's our first death, ladies and gents. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, this game, oh boy, how far are we? I think we had to get over that ridge, didn't we? Look at the water, by the way, quite beautiful. Okay, I'm trying to get there without utilizing any resources, which is obviously a challenge. Anyways, as I was saying, yeah, I'm much more focused these days, so live streamed episodes, for instance, are going to have a lot more done in them. They're going to be much more focused. And just certain things, like I remember asking way back in the olden days of the Skyrim Let's Play, you know, do people want to see exploration or would they rather just see me get to the destination? And I think wholeheartedly... Oh, jeez. Whoa! Okay, we're going to steal this guy's stuff. We're going to use a health potion real quick. This one. Okay, give me... I'm stuck on something. Come on, man. Give me that. Give me that. See you nerds later. Bye-bye. All right, we're just trying to get to town here. Because I'm pretty sure there are guards in this place. And as such, they will help us. By the way, look at the tiny little piglet. Hello. Dun, 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 dun. And as I was saying earlier, yes, notice all the new music, by the way. All the new music. Okay, here we are. Now, I think they're still chasing me, but we have discovered Riverville. We have a doggy, hello. And we have a man, hello.
Who are you?
Okay, there goes the music, thank God. Just a traveler. You're Alfred, right? The childhood friend of a man named Hero.
Yarrow, this is about his death, isn't it? The rampage.
You've heard about it.
Of course, who hasn't? Yarrow was one of us, after all. It is terrible. Simply terrible. You want to hear an old man's opinion, though? I always expected that something like this would happen. Malthus, forgive me for talking about a keeper like that, but it's the truth.
You mean you saw it coming? How?
Hard to explain, really. Come on, let's find somewhere to sit. It'll be easier to talk that way.
Okay, just because I know there are people lost right now, remember, there's this sort of red madness that kind of just takes over people, and they go basically insane. That's what the intro to the game was. And there was a man that was like a high teacher or something, like a I don't know, some sort of I think he was like the head of the, you know, like the head of universities or whatever for magic, and he, instead of teaching his class, he went and he blew himself up with an explosion. So that's what we're trying to learn more about, basically. And this guy was a childhood friend of that guy, and that guy lived here, I guess, when he was a child.
Well, Yarrow, that's quite a subject, you know. You were right when you said we were best friends. Our fathers knew each other. For as long as I can remember, Yarrow and I were getting into trouble together. At least, until his mother died.
Not of old age, I assume.
No. Bandits killed her in broad daylight on Penny Road. Today these incidents are common, but not back then. The road was considered safe, very safe. She was on her way to Ark, accompanied by 3 other women, and they were set upon at the pass. None of them survived. Yarrow was shattered. I think the worst part was how his father went downhill after his wife's death. The fishery decayed, and the poor guy filled his days with boozing and sleeping. It changed Yarrow forever.
How, exactly?
Well, that's a good question. On the one hand, he became a man, despite his tender age. On the other hand, something inside him woke up, so to speak. A desire to make more of his life. Old Mother Jenica noticed it and took him under her wing. He learned how to read and write, and soon he knew all the holy verses by heart. When he didn't have to help his drunken father, he helped in the village as much as he could.
He transformed his grief into productivity. Sounds like a rather positive development.
Indeed, that's one way to look at it. It wasn't long before he was the jewel of the village. The striving young fisherman destined for great things, even though he was only on the path of a manufacturer. And then the inevitable happened. A keeper of the Order came to Riverville to see the prodigy with his own eyes. And behold, in addition to Yarrow's ingenuity, he also had a slumbering magical talent. The keeper took him away, and a few months later, he started his novitiate. Since then, I've only seen him once or twice, as he rarely visited Riverville. I don't think he ever noticed how much that hurt me.
Oh, Alfred. Is it that uncommon for someone on the manufacturer's path to get a chance to become a keeper?
If one of the manufacturers makes it to Sergeant of the Guard, it's reason enough for a bard song. He must have been the first novice in centuries who was not of the sublime path. So yes, it is uncommon. More than that.
And remember, Jespar is of the sublime path, although he doesn't want to really talk about it, which is interesting, because I totally either didn't know that or don't remember that. So what did you mean by I always suspected that something like this would happen?
Oh, it's hard to explain. I believe it was the way he was talking about his grand plans. How he wanted to make the world a better place, to become the greatest keeper since Lorem Waterblade. Underneath all this, there was an anger. An anger mixed with deep grief and disappointment. I don't think he was aware of it, because he drew all his strength from that anger. The strength to do all this, to learn and to work day and night, but it frightened me, like the Blue Death. It slumbers inside the pathless mage who believes he can master magic without the Order's help. At first, it grants power, but then, one day, it bursts out in an unholy wave of destruction, turning him into one of the monsters in the old songs. Anyway, I'm just an old man. What do I know about these matters? Now let me go to sleep. All these memories are making me weary.
All right. Thanks for your help.
Yes, of course.
Okay, thank you very much, Alfred. That seriously was very helpful. And we have 2 objectives here. And also, this being a town, there are some side quests as well. And one of them is quite interesting if we can find the genesis of it. Let's go down this path.
Hey, you there. Yes, you. Do you want to know a secret?
What do you mean?
Well, I found something really, really awesome, but I need help from somebody as tall and strong as you. How about it? I show you what I mean, and you promise to help me in return. What do you say?
All right, I'll help you. Show me the secret.
Awesome! I knew you'd say yes. Come, follow me.
So, this is exactly the side quest that I was talking about. And this is really probably the side quest that had me fall in love with the game. I mean, a lot of stuff in the game made me fall in love with the game, but this particular side quest, I was like, oh boy, is there going to be stuff like this throughout the entire game? Because if so, this is the best mod ever. It just is, because it's the only one that's come close to, I think, recreating Skyrim, and even doing it better in some ways. Well,
Look, I found this yesterday when I was searching for shells. Awesome, isn't it?
well, it's a casket.
Yes, and you know what? If you shake it, you can hear a rattling, as if there are coins in it. All we need to do is break it open, then we can split the loot. And I could give Daddy the money for the pointy beard man. So what do you think? I've already tried to open it, but it just won't budge.
Pointy beard man?
Yeah, that man from the big city who always comes after a moon turn. He wants money from the farmers. Daddy says he works for this Jank or Boric or something like that.
You mean landlord. So I take it your daddy owes his landlord money.
Yeah, I think so. He always tries to make us think everything is okay, but I'm not stupid. And maybe there are enough pennies in this box for Daddy to pay the pointy beard man. Who knows?
Okay, let me have a try at that.
Sure.
So, open the rusty casket. If we press A, it'll say no matter what you try, the lock won't open. And I think this gave me such difficulty figuring out what we needed to do the first time I tried this, when at the end of the day,
Yes! Awesome! Let's see what's in there.
that's all we needed to do.
There are... Oh, come on. What is that?
What is it?
There aren't any pennies, only these weird nails and a piece of paper. Here, take a look for yourself.
Okay, old note added to the inventory, which is where exactly? There it is. Old note. Day and night it stands there, sublime, proud, full of power, giving blessings in times of need, on our path until we die.
So, does it say anything?
It looks like some kind of poem to me. I'm not sure.
A poem? What if it's a riddle? That's what you grown-ups call it, don't you? What does it say exactly?
Read out the first verse.
A blessing in distress? That... Oh, sugar. Why do you grown-ups always have to talk so complicated? That is... Wait. Father Vildas, the priest, he always talks about blessings at the sermons. Maybe the writer is talking about the shrine. The one behind our house. Quickly, you should go take a look over there. I have to go back to the farm to feed the Leers, but tell me at once if you find anything.
Okay, find the place described by the poem. We are going to do this quest. Secrets from the can. Okay, so I don't think... Yeah, this one's a little tricky. I mean, it might seem easy to figure out and stuff, but... Honestly, yeah, it's a little tricky. This one, though, this first step here is not, seemingly so at least. We need to find a shrine behind Silas's house. The question is, where is Silas's house? Do we have a local map? Riverville Marek's farm. What else do we have? Manison's house. Alfred's house. Yeah, we're looking for some sort of shrine. The thing is, I don't know where this kid lives. So let's explore Riverville. There's like a thing over there. Man, who lives up there? That's quite out of the way. If I remember right, I think the kid lives somewhere back over this way. And yeah, we're looking for some sort of shrine. I don't remember this at all, by the way. Even the stuff that I have played, like this part, which, you know, I've done this quest, like, I think this will be the third time that I will have done this. Ooh, ice claw. I still don't remember anything about it, just because I guess I take so long in between. Okay, these are just more farms and things. Let's get back to the town area where Alfred's house is, where people actually live. I don't know if it's going to call it Silas's house, though, considering, wouldn't it be his parents' house? But okay, looking for a shrine. Who's this? Wash? What is this? What is this? Firefly? Okay, let's see. Let's head up here. We'll try to grab some houses around. Oh, come on, man. You can jump higher than that, right? Come on, man. They really put this cobblestone stuff just, like, high enough that we can't jump over. Okay, let's go to the back here. Maybe it's, like, all the way in the back. Okay, we're going to grab some houses here, and then we're going to take a look at the local map and see if we can't spot something called Silas's house. Or maybe Silas's parents' house or something. Because so far I'm not seeing any shrines. Come on. God, this town's annoying with, like, trying to get up. There's the chapel. You would think it'd be near the chapel, right? Okay, and there's some other house or something over here. Are all these just shops, though? I don't know. And we don't have a quest marker, right? Find the place described by the poem. Yeah, nothing. Let's take a look at the map. Okay, what do we have? Mayor's house. What the heck? Gadzidor Matalada's house. Okay. Temple, detention cells, Kuro's general store, Alfred's house, Bo's house, the Drunken Bee, Riverville Manison's house. So maybe like right in this little area here. So if we go to our left, is there some sort of house? He said it was behind. Yeah, here we go. Okay, maybe it's over here. Can we see a shrine? It's got to be one of these houses, wouldn't you think? It's got to be. Okay, let's jump down and grab them then. Okay, we'll grab this one. What is this place? Bar door? It's got to be one of these two over here. Lilith's house? I wish the kid told me the name of his parents. And this is just a blacksmith. Jeez Louise. Alright, folks. Well, I'll see you when I find it. So, folks, I don't know why the kid said it was behind his house. I guess this counts, but I think this is it. Spelltome Blazing Spark, rank 1. I mean, it looks like a temple, yeah? I saw something there. Read old inscription. At the beginning of the current, a big stone with a raised bleak tree in the west. Find the next mysterious place. Okay, yeah, so there's the temple. And it said at the beginning of the current, a big bleak stone. Hopefully, does it... Oh, geez, you don't actually write that down, man? In the quest journal? Okay, well, this is called Riverville, after all, which means there is a river in Riverville. And at the beginning of the current would be somewhere near the start of the river, right? Bleak tree to the west. Hey, that looks like a bleak tree, right? And then this looks like the beginning of the current. So it said a big stone. Is that considered, or would it be up near there? I mean, this looks kind of like a big stone, right? At the beginning of the current, there's a bleak stone. I'm trying to remember because it didn't actually write it down, I don't think. Well, let's go to the top of the... Let's go to the front of the river here. Bleak stone. There's like a hollowed out tree stump. Is this it? Maybe? I don't see anything in there. I don't want to really get stuck in there either. Let's see, do we see like a big stone here? That's kind of like a big stone, right? But I mean, there's big stones everywhere, really. Okay, let's climb this. Man, this whole town is like made of stuff that's tricky to traverse. Okay, let's just get to the top. Man, come on! I'm getting stuck on like everything. Okay, do we go to like the top, maybe? Like I said, I'm not pretending that I don't know. I actually do not know. I don't remember. We might be able to ask Silas also for some sort of hint. It said at the beginning of the current, right? Bleak stone to the... Or maybe it was the tree. Maybe it was the tree itself. Yeah, maybe it was the tree itself. Okay, let's go to that big bleak tree in the west. The way that that was worded, it would make you think that the tree is used to... The tree is used to navigate, but maybe they mean the actual tree. So let's head up there if we can. There's some stuff chasing me also. Come on, man. Up, 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 up. There we go. Okay, here's the big bleak tree. Is there anything on it or around it? Some steps over there. I'm vaguely remembering this. Vaguely. We've got a tree stump. Nothing inside. This ain't Morrowind. Some mana fungi. Okay, come on, man. Jump! I'm getting stuck on literally everything in this entire town. Jump! Oh my gosh. This is really annoying. Okay, is there anything at the foot of the big bleak tree? No, just getting stuck on stuff constantly. Okay, well, let's head over here then. There's a Vin root, not a nerd root. These little steps here. Maybe there's something. Some mana fungi. Okay, come on, man. Give me something. I remember this always being an issue the 3 times I've done this quest. Yeah, it's always confusing as hell. Okay, there's even more stuff down there. Huh. I don't know if we're going the right way or not, but let's check out whatever this is. Okay, this is definitely something. Search Strongbox. Enderalian Pennycoins 100, note to the finder. Okay, that was it. Yeah, I remember this being a very confusing quest because it makes you think that you need to go to something near the river, but really it's trying to tell you to go to the tree, which is supposed to lead you all the way to here. In my opinion, they should have made, you know, there should have been a big rock near the river where there's another note, then something near the tree, and then something finally here. That's how they should have done it, in my opinion. But oh, that's right. And then we get this Cold Night. We're gonna grab that crafting book, handicraft apprentice. Okay, mana fungi. Yeah, that's right. So you actually get a neat little sword here. Cold Night does 4 points of frost damage to health and stamina. And it is a two-handed sword, though. So the question is, do we deal more damage? We're going to use it, though. We're going to favorite it. We're going to unfavorite the dagger. And, yeah, we'll use this enchanted sword for now. Okay, so we got 100 Enderalian penny coins as well. And let's read that note to the finder. Dear Finder, if you find this, read this, it means that you found my legacy. Whoever you are, take it and use it for something meaningful. I repeat myself, meaningful. Under no circumstances I will give my daughters and their idiotic activities even a single penny of my hard-earned money. B. Leclerc. Okay. Well, I'll try to do something meaningful with it as long as the sword's good. But I think it is good early game. Yeah, this is a good quest to get done. Near the start of your playthrough because you'll get a two-handed sword that I think far outweigh. In fact, let's try it out right now. I'm gonna use okay, that was some good damage there. Alright, not bad. I mean, still tricky, like we're still taking lots and lots of damage, but okay, another one, huh? Oh god, don't kill me. Okay, man, things are getting pretty hairy. Did we get a level up? Oh, we did get a level up. Sweet. Okay, again, health. Yeah. I remember in each playthrough that I've played of this, you need health. You need health really bad. Okay, so we're going a little bit later here than normal, but I'm going to want to turn it. Man, this town! Stop! Gonna be stuck on everything. Yeah, we're going a little bit later here than scheduled, but I do want to finish this quest off. Yeah, because I couldn't remember if there were, like, multiple steps or just those 2 steps. I would have much preferred if there were, like, you know, 4 steps to that riddle. It's too easy, in my opinion, and also a little bit ambiguous. Hello. You were right. There was a treasure at the end of all these clues. A lot of coin.
What? Really? was it? I get one half, you get the other.
So here's where we can choose. We can take all the money. We can give Silas a third and lie to him, basically. Or we can actually give him half. I'm going to be honorable, at least at the start here. So give Silas half of the money. It was a lot. Here, that should be about half of it.
Oh, wow. This is so much. Man, you're awesome. Do you know that? Thanks a bunch. I really hope this is enough for the pointy beard man. Come by anytime if you want to talk, okay? You're a good person, and Mommy always says there are too few.
See, that feels good, doesn't it? We also get a ton of experience points, too. I honestly wish there should have been a third option where you can give him all the money. I mean, he definitely needs it more than I do, I think. Okay, we're going to meditate and grab a skill point, and then we're going to call it an episode, folks. Let's go back over here. Okay, so, again, we can take, like, further ranks, right? We can. This isn't that great. Stamina regen boosted by 20 for 40. Stamina regen boosted by 20% for 45 seconds. That is decent. Also, critical rate. I just wish the critical hit chance was higher. 7% is quite low. I don't think that's a necessity at the moment. Then this, we can get tier 2 as well. The chance to be detected by enemies while sneak is reduced by another 12%. Another, so does that mean about like 30% total? The prices of merchants are another 5% better. That would be good to get right off the bat, but what's the next thing here? Okay, so that's devious, and then we have throat cut. If you attack while you are sneaking, your critical hit chance is increased by 10%. But I guess, you know, we do want to kind of unlock the further perks, so I guess that's the goal here. So yeah, let's take this. It's not that great in my opinion, 10%, but yeah, we want to start unlocking the better and better perks, I would think. Okay, let's head back. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. We're going to explore more of Riverville in the next one. There are some frame rate drops I'm noticing in these episodes, and you're probably noticing them as well. Right here, it's totally smooth. Yeah, on the coast, it's totally smooth and fine, but when I enter the city, it's pretty significant frame drops. Now, I'm wondering, it shouldn't be my computer because I've already ran stuff that's much more taxing than this game. So, anybody else that has played this game, have you had issues with frame rate drops in Riverville? I'd just like to know in the comment section. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Thanks to my patrons and anybody else that supports the video. I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.